Unless you've been sitting under a cave for the last 5 years, AI is taking over. In this video, I'm going to give you the 4 reasons why you should be using AI in any business that you work with, in any business that you start, in any business that you are a part of. Because AI is not only going to change things, but it's going to be the make or break of what makes businesses thrive or what makes businesses fail. Kind of like when the internet came out, there are businesses who did not want to be a part of the internet. There are businesses who did not want to, utilize the technology of phones and touchscreens, and now they're out of business. So if you don't want your business to go out of business, or if you want to help your clients stay in business, these are the reasons why you should be using AI, okay? So when it comes to AI, one of the biggest applications that it's going to have is when it comes to customer service. When it comes to customer service, companies like Sephora use AI to answer people's questions when they have questions about makeup, different types of colorings. When they have questions that need to be answered, they have chatbots that will sit there and answer. They have voice assistants that will sit there and answer it. And so by utilizing AI, Sephora gets more sales because instead of somebody sitting there and picking up the phone and answering questions on the different shades of makeup, you can just get the computer, or you can get the automation to do it itself. Okay, companies like Hilton use AI to pretty much help you with when you order room service. They use AI to pretty much find the fastest route for people to come deliver whatever it is they're delivering. When it comes to things like thermostats, they use AI to pretty much make the room cool before you even get there. So when you book a room, if you're 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away, an hour away, your room by the time you get there is going to be nice and cool for you. Why? Because the power of AI. AI knows when somebody's in there. AI knows when somebody's not. AI knows when somebody checked it out. AI knows when somebody did it. So you imagine not having to go and send somebody to go turn on the thermostat, turn the AC on every time somebody books a room. Imagine if it just did it on its own. Those are the type of automations that you can get when it comes to AI. Okay. Number 2. When it comes to AI, the reasons why you should be using it is because you could be using it in your marketing and sales department. So when it comes to marketing and sales, companies like Netflix will use AI to understand the type of shows you like, understand the type of genre you like. They'll understand the type of shows you watch in order and how often you watch those shows. They'll see the type of shows that you start and don't finish, to the type of shows that you binge watch fully. And what Netflix would do is they would use AI to pretty much recommend you the next thing. So if they see that you love superhero movies, here's a superhero movie. If they see that you love dramas, here's a drama. They use AI to understand the type of things that you like, and then they sell it to you. Then they put it in front of your face. Then they, give you the impression of it, okay? Amazon uses AI to kind of do the same thing. Amazon will track the last thing that you bought, the thing that you buy today, the thing that you buy next week, and then by the time that you come in on the next time, even when you're only ordering one thing, they're gonna recommend you all these things that they know that you're gonna like. Why? Because they have the data of people that are buying similar products, and they have the data of people who have similar buying behaviors, and they're using that data to pretty much get the AI to recommend you products that they also buy. Meaning, if you bought some rope and if you bought some duct tape, they're gonna be like, hey, are you sure you also don't want a shovel? Are you sure you also don't want some glasses, some flashlights? Because they're gonna understand that most of the time when people buy stuff like this, they also buy these stuff. And the AI will be able to give a user a specific preference and give it the products that it needs, recommended the products that it needs. They recommended the products that they actually will buy. Okay. So, like I said, marketing and sales utilizes AI. Third reason why you should be using AI when it comes to product development, right? So companies like Tesla are using AI in their vehicles to come up with self-driving cars. Companies like Tesla are using AI for cars to be able to go from point A to point B without you having to automate it. The reason why this is so important is because if it wasn't for AI, if it wasn't for the computer being able to run all the decisions and understand what to do, take a right instead of a left, or there's a cone and a person, or there's another car next to me, or I gotta slow up and speed down, or speed up and slow down. Whatever it is that all the things that are required for driving, the AI will process all that information in real time and act accordingly. Meaning the AI is so smart that it literally, because the product was developed using AI, Tesla developed their cars using AI, their cars will be able to drive themselves. Think about that. And then what do? They set themselves apart. Now most cars are trying to say that they can drive themselves. Now other companies are trying to create self-driving cars. Why? Because they see that the AI is actually doing a good job. And then most of the time, humans make a lot of mistakes and computers make less mistakes. So if you can get a computer to do the driving for you, you're bound to make less mistakes. Okay. Next one is Pfizer. Pfizer uses AI to literally come up with the newest drugs, uses AI to come up with the newest medication. People like Pfizer use AI to understand all of the different chemical makeups. They can run simulations using AI. So they see that, this protein reacts like this when it gets involved with this chemical or this medication. And they can see what works, what doesn't. They can see how people react to certain medications, certain medicines. And they can come up with new medicines based off what things are working and get rid of old medicines by things that aren't working as good as they used to. So people like Pfizer are also using AI to come up with the newest and latest medicines, literally saving lives by using AI. Okay. Number 4. Operation efficiency. When it comes to operations, companies like Walmart will use AI to keep track of their stocks. So whenever somebody buys some cereal, 2 people come and buy some cereal. When somebody comes and buys some underwear, 3 people come and buy some underwear. The AI is keeping track of all the people that are buying, all the people that are purchasing products. And what does the AI do? Right when 10 people purchase diapers, it orders 10 more diapers from the supplier. Right when 10 people buy 2 TVs, it goes and orders new TVs from the supplier. Why? Because the AI understands that, okay, this is getting low, we need more of it, we need to restock it. But instead of somebody having to go and then be like, oh, okay, they bought 10 of them, and then go in the computer and be like, hey, can I get 10 more? It just does it. It does it all. It's like boom, 10 of them are gone. It says order to the supplier. The supplier gets it. They create 10 more. They ship it, and by the time the person is realizing, or before it even gets runs out of the shelf or runs out of stock, you already have more in stock. You already have more delivered to your property. You already have more en route. Why? Because the AI will use the automations and understand the people's behaviors, buying patterns, and send you the products before you even need it. Send you the products before you even have to order it. Okay. Companies like Chase Bank are more efficient because they use AI to do things like fraud detection. Imagine if your bank was getting robbed all the time. Imagine if your money would just disappear every time you put it in there. People would not use Chase. Chase would literally go out of business the next day. Why? Because Chase, this whole thing is that they protect and hold on to your money. So if things like security are super important to Chase, they have to use AI to do things like fraud detection. The AI will see how people, the patterns that people have when it comes to spending. They'll see the patterns that people have when it comes to putting money in. They'll see the patterns that people have with the location and how often they spend. They'll see the type of patterns that people have when somebody makes a purchase that's not as usual activity. It'll send you a message. It'll lock the account. It'll lock the card. It'll call the police. Whatever it has to do. This helps people not lose their money. This helps people actually keep their money in the bank. So what does Chase do? They get more clients because more people having their money protected. So Chase actually uses AI for security purposes. And like I said, AI has many benefits. You can use it for customer service. You can use it for marketing and sales. You can use it for product development. You can use it for operations efficiency. At the end of the day, there are multiple reasons why you can use AI. But AI is going to change the world. And if you want to know how, watch this